The First Coast's most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about the weather. Now, I'm starting with a live look out over St. Augustine because in that area we have a thunderstorm, and that's about it for the rest of today. So today's weather impact alert is coming to an end, but we have another weather impact alert tomorrow that we're going to have to talk about and track out as well. So thanks for joining me. I'm meteorologist Lee Southwick here with you on a Saturday evening. As mentioned, this is a live look out over the Bridge of Lions in St. Augustine. You can see the rain icon there. So the St. Augustine airport still tracking some rain. Let's take a live look out around the First Coast, and you can see that there's a lot of cloud cover out there. But again, the rain really only falling in the St. Augustine area and one little spot in Putnam County that we'll keep an eye on. So here's a look at our radar. And as you can see, most of you now dry. That rain has moved off to the northeast. So southeast Georgia, our viewing area, dry. Even portions of inland areas, Nassau County. Earlier, Shrimpfest was rained on, but now you're dry. Duval County's dry as well. We're just watching that one cell. It was a thunderstorm. It had some lightning with it, but now it has fallen apart as it moves out into the Atlantic. So St. Augustine drying out, except for we'll watch this one little cell here, this one downpour. It's going to try to make its way to Crescent Beach. We'll see if it holds together. So heads up for those of you in the Crescent Beach area. You might have another little shower on the way. And that's about it for our radar right now. Rain chances don't completely go away overnight tonight, but as mentioned, our weather impact alert is coming to an end. Just some showers possible overnight and as we head into Sunday morning, and then storm chances ramp back up again tomorrow afternoon. So we had 2 weather impact alerts today. We are now in the last hour of that weather impact alert as the storms start to wrap up here. But on Sunday, 12 to 8 p.m., another weather impact alert in effect we'll have scattered rain. So it's going to impact any outdoor plans you have. But isolated storms could bring strong winds and small hail. I actually just got a report out of Fernandina Beach of small hail there with a thunderstorm earlier. So again, that's just what this is for. 1, impactful at any Sunday plans, especially if you're outside. But 2, that some of these storms could be on the stronger side with small hail and gusty winds and frequent lightning with that heavy rain. So we're just wanting to give you that heads up. If you are outside on your Sunday, please have shelter nearby because you don't want to be caught outside in a storm when there's hail and stuff like that, frequent lightning. So please just have that indoor backup plan. So what about the rest of this evening? As I mentioned, the weather impact alert coming to an end, a lot of us drying out, just a few little showers overnight, temperatures dropping down to either side of 66. Some of you might stay right near 70 for your overnight low. And then on Sunday, as we head into the afternoon hours, temperatures will warm up into the middle 80s. Winds will be out of the southwest around 15 miles an hour. Your sunrise tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. and your sunset will be at 8:06 p.m. Shrimp Festival, it happens rain or shine. And people know that today with the rain that rolled through, but now it's clearing out. People enjoying themselves for the rest of the, enjoying themselves after that rain rolled through. So tomorrow it is a possibility. Just bring a poncho with you. It's a great time out there. It's free, so it's not like you're going to lose money. Of course, you do have to pay if you want something from the booth, food, stuff like that. Parking sometimes costs money too. But if you are out there, 10 a.m., it's humid. I can't rule out an isolated shower, but as you can see written there under the 2 o'clock time period, rain chances do increase later in the afternoon. So 12 o'clock, it's breezy, it's warming up, and then you'll notice some more scattered storms on radar later on in the afternoon hours, so it could potentially storm once again. I just encourage you to have your First Coast News app handy because you can always track the rain using the radar on the First Coast News app. So if you're heading to the beach tomorrow, same story. Please be careful. Watch radar. Watch out for rain and storms. Winds will be out of the southwest, 10 to 15 knots. And your low tide tomorrow, 8:50 a.m. Your high tide's at 2:49 p.m. That's Jacksonville Beach. Of course, it's different all up and down the coastline. Those low and high tides are for the Jacksonville Beach area. Seas tomorrow around 3 feet, surf 2 to 3 feet at 7 seconds. So on Sunday, as we hit the noon hour, we'll notice more of these thunderstorms starting to bubble up, and that's when some of those storms could become strong. So that weather impact alert is in effect all the way until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Let's look at a future radar and see how it could unfold. It starts with this evening and overnight. Yes, a few showers still possible while some of you are wrapping up Saturday night plans or you are sleeping overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday morning plans, if you have church, if you have the farmer's market, whatever you may do, brunch, maybe a few showers out there in the morning. But it's not until noon that we notice more of those storms starting to bubble up. And again, some of those storms could be strong. Frequent lightning, heavy rain, possibly some small hail, gusty winds as well. That continues into the afternoon hours and then starts to wrap up again in the evening, very similar to today. On Monday, we're not completely done with the rain. Most of the area will stay dry. We're going to watch out for our southeastern areas to see rain, maybe southern St. John's, Putnam, Flagler. That's where we could have some rain on Monday, which is where we need rain the most. That's where we have some extreme drought conditions. So we're hoping that it rains in that area again on Monday. We don't like rain over the weekend usually, but at least all the rain that we saw today and we'll see again tomorrow, it is very beneficial for those drought-like conditions. And I'm going to show you that drought map too in just 1 minute. But first, let's just continue to get through the forecast. So on Tuesday, that's a drier day all across our area. And with more dry skies, we're going to see these temperatures warm up, get up into the upper 80s yet again. That is warmer than normal with a high near 89 on Tuesday. So we're drier on Tuesday, but we just talked about how we need the rain. It does come back, luckily, for a lot of areas. Again, I know not everyone wants rain, especially over the weekend, but we really need it. Our ground, our plants, our yards really need the rain, our aquifers. And so rain chances do start to creep back up, as you can see there, towards the end of the week, and it does continue into next weekend. So if you have any outdoor plans next weekend, start thinking ahead now. What's your indoor backup option? What are your plans to get to shelter quickly if we do have a storm in the area for your outdoor weekend plans? There's a look at our drought monitor. This is why we do need the rain and why a lot of us are excited for it. Those of you in yellow, that's abnormally dry. And then the sandy color, that's moderate drought conditions. So that does include Ponte Vedra, Green Cove, Keystone, and then right at that cutoff, St. Augustine, that's where it moves into severe drought conditions. That does include Palatka and Palm Coast. And then just south of that, southern Flagler County, and then down into Volusia County, Daytona Beach, that is an extreme drought. So we are looking for the rain. And if you notice here, again, it's a little bit of rain through the work week, but as we head into the weekend, more rain moves in. So we will be tracking it into next weekend. At least you have that heads up now, right? Just think if you do have outdoor plans for next weekend, how can you have shelter nearby? Or maybe just an indoor backup option. What can you do that's inside? It does look like we will have scattered rain around next weekend, similar to this weekend. So I don't think an all-day washout, but it is something that we will watch. As for our high temperatures, as we mentioned, Tuesday's a drier day. Our temperatures jump back up. We are on the warmer side of things again Wednesday and Thursday. Our average high this time of year, 83 degrees. So these temperatures are warmer than normal. And it is early May, so I thought we could just quickly go over our temperatures, our averages. So usually we're around 83, as just mentioned this time of year. By the end of May, we're at a high of 88. And that's where we will be for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So our temperatures in the next couple of days, more similar to what it's supposed to be like at the end of the month. Our morning lows usually start off around 60 degrees, and by the end of the month, they're near 68 degrees. Our hottest May temperature was 100, so it could be worse. Always remember that. Don't worry. Even though we're in the upper 80s, 89, that is toasty, but it could be worse. Our coldest May temperature was 45 degrees. I know some of you who like to talk to me and say, I don't want it to be warm yet, so we'll see. We would need a very strong cold front to drop our temperatures back down. We'll watch for it. Average rainfall usually around 3.42 inches. As you can already see on our 7-day, those rain chances have been bumping up. So we were we had such little rain in April. We have these drought-like conditions, and hopefully we'll just see more and more of those rain chances go up to help those drought conditions. Moisture returns to the atmosphere. It helps the rain chances, but it also increases humidity. So here's a look at our humidity. Obviously, tomorrow it is going to be humid. Drier on Monday, but then the humidity levels start to creep back up, and by Friday and Saturday, you will notice humid conditions once again. That is when those rain chances are bumped back up as well. So to wrap things up here, tomorrow is a weather impact alert day. It is not an all-day rain. You will be able to get outside and have dry periods just like today. Tomorrow, very similar to today, where you have bulk periods of dry weather and then a storm or a rain shower moves through. We have issued a weather impact alert because a good number of you will see rain at some point on your Sunday. So we don't want you to be stuck out in the middle of a field, a picnic, a playground, a boat without shelter. We just want you to continue to pay attention to radar tomorrow to make sure that you don't get caught in any storms, especially because those storms could be strong. Main concerns, small hail, gusty winds. We'll be watching it for you all day tomorrow, but the main times we're concerned with 12 noon until 8 p.m. Maybe a few little showers out there in the morning, but nothing too impactful, we don't think. Then on Monday, the rain chances there, generally for southeastern areas, which they really need the rain. Tuesday's drier, but we'll notice more moisture start to return Wednesday into Thursday, and then more scattered showers and thunderstorms for Friday and Saturday. So thank you for joining me on your Saturday evening. Again, right now, a lot of that thunderstorm activity tapering off. You could have a few showers, though, throughout the rest of this evening and overnight. I just don't think it's that severe criteria. I will, of course, be here watching it. And tomorrow, meteorologist Robert Spetta will be here in the morning. I'll be back in the afternoon, and we will get you through another weather impact alert day for Sunday. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. Thanks for joining me.